Kianan Paul. First leg of the quaddie here at the Gold Coast, and it is the feature. It is the Gold Coast Cup over the 2,200 metres. Our favourite is Berate for Jack Bruce and Jim Byrne. Paul?
That's the horse we'll look at first, Kiana. He looks terrific, the 8-year-old. He's coming here off 2 wins at Doomben, then Eagle Farm. He's meeting a lot of the same horses he beat last start in that benchmark 90 at Eagle Farm. And even though he's creeping up in the weights, he's the horse to beat again.
All right, the 2 is Seat of Power. James Orman rides for Jack Duncan.
Well, he's been trying to knock off Berate. Last start he ran second to him, and he gets a swing at the weights, a 2-kilo swing in his favour. He's also got a little bit of form here at the Gold Coast, which Berate doesn't have. So James Orman will be trying to steer a winning ride to knock off the fave.
All right, Divine Falls is a maiden contesting this grade. Jasmine Cornish and George Satek.
Yeah, he just appears completely out of his depth here.
Honourable Spirit is the 4, Mark Duplessis and John Smurden.
Well, he ran 5th behind Berate last start after leading them. He gets a little swing at the weights, and he'll probably give you a good side. He likes it here at the Gold Coast, but he's got to turn the tables.
All right, Helen Page has Kipax back at his home track. Luke Tarrant.
Yeah, his home track's obviously an advantage to him, Kiana. He was 4th here last start, but that was only a benchmark 62. We're in the Gold Coast Cup today, so it's a big step up.
Lady Salerno has won 3 races here. Stephanie Thornton, Ronald Cameron.
Yeah, she's a 9-year-old mare, but you wouldn't know it looking at her. She looks great. Safely holding a benchmark 65, though, last start at the Sunshine Coast. That worries me.
Michael Marsh has the 7, Shinar for Brendan Newport.
Yeah, he also looks completely outclassed here.
Southern Stock parades really well. Larry Cassidy, Chris Muntz.
Doesn't he look the goods? Now, he's bringing different form into the race. We're talking about horses that have been competing against each other. Now we look at the new kid on the block, the 3-year-old, 4-year-old now, but his 3-year-old staying form, a 4th in the Rough Habit, a 5th in the Queensland Derby, and he's had 2 runs back over slightly shorter trips to get himself ready for today. And your eye does not deceive you, Kian. He looks terrific.
Contrition looks fit. Horse number 9, Robbie Frad, Paul Jenkins.
Yeah, well, he won over 2,400 at Eagle Farm 2 starts back in a benchmark 75, so she's got better form than a few.
Samantha Collett rides the 10, Dunhill. Kelvin Tyler looking for a double.
Another one that comes through that last start behind Berate was safely held, gets a tiny swing at the weights, but not enough.
All right, top order finished behind Berate last start. Taylor Marshall, Kim Anderson.
He was good there finishing 3rd. He gets a little swing at the weights in his favour. He gets barrier 1, place hope.
And Vivenzo is the 12, Lani Allen for Michael Morrison.
Yeah, brings different form into the race, but is only a 2-time winner.
All right, they're loading away here for race number 6 at the Gold Coast. One of the features, it is the Gold Coast Cup, and I've gone 1, 8, 2 and 11 Berate on top for mine, Paul.
Thanks, Kiana. I'm very similar. I'm 1, 2, 8 and 11. We've almost got the same first 4 in order there. I'm with Berate. Lovely parade from Berate. The other good parade was Southern Stock, I thought, and you've got him second pick. Seat of Power has obviously got the form lines through Berate, which makes things interesting, and we've both agreed that the 11 top order can sneak into a first 4 if you're that way inclined. But at the top of the market, you know, we're pretty much with the market, but let's hope Berate can live up to his recent form and get the job done again. And Southern Stock will certainly be the big one. We might get a late scratching coming through, are we? Number 6.
Horse number 6. Yes, sounds like it, Paul.
All right, well, we can't see much going on. They are loading up quite quickly, but we are hearing that the 6, Lady Salerno, is a late scratching. So keep an eye on your screens there. Just listening to Terry Spargo. I don't know if he's aware she's scratched yet, but we'll try and stay tuned with that. We can give you a quick price update. Berate's going to jump at around 290, Southern Stock 350, and Seat of Power 550. So they're the dominant ones. Honourable Spirit just specced a little bit to 850. All right, she is coming back to the enclosure, Lady Salerno. Nothing official here on course. Terry Spargo telling us that this horse is heading back to the enclosure, but nothing official yet. But we can assume that Lady Salerno is coming out. $80 to $1 pop. Probably won't have any effect on the markets, but if you've backed her or got her in the multis, it'll obviously have an impact on you. All right, let's head up to Terry for the call. Race 6. This is the first leg of the quaddie.
So Lady Salerno has come out an $80 chance, $81 on the QOP screen, and what was longer than that with tab fixed. 2:43 is scratching time. Lady Salerno's returning towards the enclosure where the gate will have to be opened so she can leave the track, and all of the others look to be in. So, she's come out of the tab fixed market, and that puts Parade at $2.90 now. So the rail comes down to let Lady Salerno off the course proper and back in towards the parade ring. We should see a red light at any tick of the clock. Not yet. Steward signal not there. But the line looks good. Red light now, the Global Turf, Gold Coast Cup. The gates are back. Contrition a little slow to go, and Parade came out of the gate very sluggishly, is last in the early part. Honourable Spirit, Seat of Power. Vivenzo from out wide began well, and Vivenzo wide on the track will go looking for the lead on the outside of Seat of Power. Dunhill runs up to third. Honourable Spirit fourth, and then Shinar settling one away from the rail as they make the turn out of the straight. 2 lengths Divine Falls, 3/4 Southern Stock. Contrition 3 wide around that pair. Parade is deep now, out very wide on the outside of Kipax, and Top Order the Grey on the fence whipped them in as they went over the crossing at the mile marker. Seat of Power strode to the front under Jimmy Orman and led the cup field, turning down the back. Dunhill in second spot, but is racing 3 deep by Venzo in the middle. 1.5 lengths to Honourable Spirit and 2 lengths to Shinar. Then Divine Falls. Contrition wide, being allowed to go forward. There's not a great deal of pace. Southern Stock is settling in the second half of the field. A gap of 1.5 lengths to Parade, who's third last on the outside of Top Order. And Kipax is now back at the rear, short of 1,000 metres left to run. Seat of Power, 3 parts in front of Vivenzo in second spot, with Honourable Spirit 1.5 lengths away third. A break of 2 to Dunhill, 1.5 Contrition. Then Shinar. Southern Stock is being asked to improve, and so is Parade, who's moving on the outside of Southern Stock. Then Divine Falls, Top Order, and Kipax. The leading 3 have broken away. Seat of Power in front of Honourable Spirit. Vivenzo's called it a day at the top of the lane with 400 to run. There's a gap of almost 4 lengths to Southern Stock and Parade on the outside, but they will want to motor. Honourable Spirit went to Seat of Power, 200 metres left to run. Honourable Spirit has taken the lead in the Gold Coast Cup, got away from Seat of Power. Parade's run to third, but a furlong away from Honourable Spirit, ridden hands and heels, and he bolted in. Honourable Spirit won the cup easily from Seat of Power, Parade, Southern Stock. Then Top Order, Contrition, Divine Falls, Vivenzo, Kipax, Dunhill, and Shinar was last of all.